tea party, what's going on? It's your girl Tiana, and I am back with another video. So today we're going to be talking about stress. And if you're a college student or in high school or a student in general, or even if you're an adult, you know stress, you know the negative impacts that it can have on your mental health, your social health, and your health all together. So here's some tips, that I've acquired that will help with stress, and I hope you guys like them and I hope you find them useful. So let's get into it. The first thing that I do is I try to avoid caffeine. I try to avoid alcohol and like those energy drinks, because what I find with myself is that I don't react good to those. Like my body just doesn't like it. They don't give me energy, they don't keep me awake, they actually make me fall asleep a lot easier. Like my body just skips the hyperactive part and it kind of just zones out, slows down, and I fall asleep. I get really tired. So what I do is I try to avoid all of that. And what I do is during the day, instead of just drinking water, I get my vitamin C. And this one is flavored. It still tastes pretty ew, but it's orange, so it's not that hard to drink. And I get my orange vitamin C, I put it in a bottle of water. I try to drink it every single day. As you can see, I already put a packet in here, but I always put 2 just because like it's a lot of water and I want to taste the orange in it, because these medicine and these vitamin and health factories, they don't know what the fruits taste like, because they never taste like what they actually taste like. So I just put more packets in it. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna close it and we're gonna shake it, and it matches my dress. So I just do that, and then I continue with my caffeine, alcohol, and energy drink free day with my vitamin C water as a substitute. Okay, y'all, so first of all, what I kind of do to like laugh or like just ease my mind a little bit, calm myself down after like a long day of class and I'm done with all my assignments and I do everything that I need to do, is I actually watch Ask Wendy, and I watch like a compilation of Ask Wendy, and I just feel like these people's questions are people's word. Is that a word? If it's not, ignore it. If it is, let's continue. But like these people, the questions that they ask, I just find them very funny, and Wendy's advice is just like kind of odd sometimes, but like I do like this, so that's what I do sometimes to just laugh and just. We're back with more ass. Another thing is, in college it is very important that you know how to say no, and this reduces my stress because I'm not always trying to please other people. I'm not trying to be at every event. I'm not trying to be involved in every social situation or event or like anything that's going on campus. I say no sometimes for my mental health, because you cannot say yes to everything in college. There's way too much going on, there's way too much to do, so sometimes you have to know when to say no. That's very important. Another tip as far as staying stress-free is managing your time super wisely. You don't want to have like a bunch of stuff to do all in like an hour, and then you're trying to get it done and you're like, oh my god, I can't, I'm gonna die. So it's really important that you stretch out your schedule and you do things in a timely manner. And I showed you guys this in apps that every college student should have. I use our Nexa, and I just think it's a really cute, really pretty, really organized way to keep my schedule together. I have all my events that I don't have a lot of events going on, obviously, but this is the app that I use and it gets it done. Another thing that I find super useful, and this is really small but it really does have a big impact on how you feel for the rest of that day, is it's important that before you go to bed and after you wake up in the mornings, it's important that you do like a quick stretch, like a 30-second stretch. It stretches your bones out, stretches your body out, it calms your mind down for a little bit, and it just gets you prepared for the next task, which is might be going to bed or might be waking up and starting your day. It's super important, and you'll feel really good and it won't be as hard to get out of bed. So try it, I promise you will not regret it. Procrastination, you guys can not procrastinate. And even though like in the moment it's easy to procrastinate because it's like, okay, just one more Netflix episode, then I'll start this paper, just one more this, and then I'll start this assignment, just one more this. It's easier in the moment, but when it comes down to it and that deadline between when you have to turn it in, you're stressed. And I kid you not, it's sometimes the stress isn't necessarily bad because it's that pressure that you need to get the actual task done, but it's still stress. Stress is stress. So to avoid that stress, just try not to procrastinate. You know, be productive. If you have time and you know you're not gonna do anything, go anywhere, or you have nothing to do, go to the library, go to your school's media center. Just do something productive with your time. Don't just waste your time, because especially if you're a student in high school or college, you can always be doing something. There's no room to do nothing. Yes, we're procrastinators. We do it. Our generation, we love it. We do it. There's so many distractions to just enjoy, but it's important that you stay focused and you try not to procrastinate. I do it too, so that's what I'm saying. Try.
For real, tell me you for real. We getting lit, we just tryna chill. What's the deal, yeah, what's the deal? They say we too, we on the count of mil. You for real, yeah, tell me you for real. We getting lit, we just tryna chill.